Welcome back, Python enthusiasts. In today's video, we'll dive into a fundamental operation, deleting a file in Python. Whether you're a beginner or a seasoned coder, understanding how to manipulate files is essential. So if you are ready, let's get started. Before we begin with the code, let's discuss why file deletion is crucial. Just like organizing our physical workspace, managing files in our programs is essential for efficiency and clarity. Deleting unnecessary files not only saves disk space but also keeps our projects tidy and organized. The first step is to import the necessary modules. Python provides a built-in module called OS that allows us to interact with the operating system. We'll use this module to perform file deletion operations. Now, let's dive into the core of our tutorial, deleting a file. Python's OS module provides a method called remove, which allows us to delete a file. We simply need to pass the file path as an argument to this method, and voila! The file is deleted. Here's some examples, how you can delete file in Python. 1. Using os.remove. The os.remove function is used to delete a file path. It raises an exception if the file does not exist or if the file is a directory. Make sure you have the necessary permissions to delete the file. In this example, first imports the OS module, which provides a portable way of using operating system dependent functionality. It sets the variable file_path to the path of the file you want to delete, in this case, example.txt. It then checks if the file exists using os.path.exists. If the file exists, it calls os.remove file_path to delete the file. After deleting the file, it prints a success message. If the file does not exist, it prints a message indicating that the file does not exist. 2. Using os.unlink. os.unlink function is similar to os.remove. It is just another name for the same function. In this example is very similar to the first one. It also imports the OS module and sets the file_path. It checks if the file exists using os.path.exists, and then calls os.unlink file_path to delete the file. After deleting the file, it prints a success message. If the file does not exist, it prints a message indicating that the file does not exist. 3. Using os.path. If you need to perform additional checks on the file before deleting it, you can use functions from the os.path module. For example, os.path.isFile can be used to check if the given path is a file. In this example imports the OS module. It sets the file_path variable to the path of the file you want to delete, example.txt. It checks if the file exists and is a regular file using os.path.isFile. If the file exists and is a regular file, it calls os.remove file_path to delete the file. After deleting the file, it prints a success message. If the file does not exist or is not a regular file, for example, if it's a directory, it prints a message indicating that the file does not exist or is not a file. Like any operation, file deletion can sometimes throw errors. It's essential to handle these errors gracefully to ensure our program behaves as expected. In Python, we can use try and except blocks to catch any potential errors that may occur during file deletion. Additionally, it's crucial to double-check before deleting files, especially if they contain important data. Always confirm with the user or implement safety checks in your code to prevent accidental deletion. To wrap up, we've covered the basics of deleting files in Python. Remember, file deletion is a fundamental operation in programming, and mastering it opens up a world of possibilities for managing your projects efficiently. Be sure to practice what you've learned and explore further on your own. That's all for this video. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to subscribe, give it a thumbs up, and hit that notification bell for more content, so you don't miss any upcoming video. And, if you have any questions or topics you'd like us to cover in future videos, please let us know in the comments below. Until next time, keep exploring and keep coding. Thanks for watching, and happy coding.